Greetings and welcome to A Prayerful Pause. I am Nancy Woodworth Hill, and amongst other things, a spiritual director. Today we will look at a breath practice called box breathing. It goes by several other names as well: resetting your breath, square breathing, or four square breathing. I like the term box because you can visualize it. I'll show you in a bit. Box breathing is a powerful yet simple relaxation technique to return your breath to normal rhythm in the face of stress, anxiety, or a fight or flight response. And I found some information on this from a former U.S. Navy SEAL commander who mentioned that in certain situations, this style breathing helped to save his life because he was able to focus where he needed to put his focus. It's appropriate to use if you're interested also in recentering yourself or improving concentration. It's good for both the mind and the body. At first glance, it may not look like a spiritual practice, yet when one considers the idea that the body is in the soul and care of the body then becomes deeply spiritual. While a small amount of stress is actually good for us, too much stress is counterproductive and adversely affects our health. Chronic stress can impact blood pressure, fatigue, insomnia, obesity, heart disease, headaches, stroke, depression, dementia, and impaired executive brain function, which means decision making. And it can take a toll on productivity and personal relationships. Research points to a correlation between the way we think and feel and the way we breathe. Rapid, shallow breathing keeps us feeling on edge, while breathing slow and deeply from our belly is more relaxing. Thus, this technique is helpful for all kinds of things, thinking about anxiety, panic, post-traumatic stress, depression, and it can also be efficient at helping with pain management. So here's the practice. This, as with everything, small amount of preparation. It's a simple technique that can be done almost anywhere, including at a work desk or in a cafe. If possible, be in a stress-free, quiet environment, but it's not necessary, but more helpful when beginning. Sit with your back supported in a comfortable chair with your feet on the floor. Have your hands on your lap with your palms up. So here's the practice. Begin by exhaling, expelling through your mouth all the air in your lungs. And that's what your focus is to be on. Then slowly inhale deeply through your nose to the count of 4. Slowly counting in your head. And as you inhale, feel the air fill your lungs, one part at a time, until your lungs are full and the air moves into your abdomen. So your focus is on the feeling of air entering your body. Then you hold your breath for a slow count of 4. Then you exhale through your mouth using the same slow count of 4, expelling all the air from your lungs and your abdomen. And again, focus on that air, that feeling of all the air leaving your lungs. Then you hold your breath again using the same slow count of 4 before repeating the process. So maximum effect is to do the entire cycle of 4 pieces for 5 minutes. A minimal practice, which is a good place to start, is to repeat the entire pattern of breath 4 times. Here's a few tips for beginners, and then we'll try this together. It may be difficult to do when you begin the practice. Dizziness is normal after a few rounds, and it should not be so prevalent after this technique is practiced. If you do get dizzy, resume normal breathing and stay seated for a minute. It helps to find a dimly lit, quiet place to allow an easier focus. Note that these qualities aren't necessary for the practice of this breathing technique, just helpful at the beginning. And this actually may be done several times during the day to calm nerves and relieve stress. So it may be helpful to picture a box with 4 equal sides. Visualize the inhale traveling up one side of the box. The holding of the breath is moving across the top of the box. The exhale is moving down across the and the holding of that breath is moving across the bottom of the box. So each side of this box has 4 beats. Now, if you feel agitated at all on the exhale hold, shorten it to a 2 or 3 beat count. If 4 is easy, consider a 5 or a 6 count, but there's no reason to go beyond the count of 6. So let's give this a try. We begin by exhaling through the mouth, all the air. Breathe in deeply. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. 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 Hold. If you have found this video helpful, please consider sharing it. Go in peace.